Hey guys, it's Hugh from the Weight Loss Academy. So today's video is all about meal proportions. So looking at meal proportions, one thing that a lot of people kind of ask me about, don't really know where to start for weight loss, and generally kind of feeling kind of energetic throughout the day. It's quite a good guideline for that. So for each meal, if you kind of do it on your fist size, I use fist as portion just because it's kind of down to the person then. Always start with protein, so 2 fist-sized portions of protein. So whether you get that from meat, eggs, or it could be, if you're like vegan, vegetarian, kind of rice and bean type meals. Then looking at veg, similar size portions, so 2 fist-sized portions of veg. Trying to vary that as well, so trying to get at least one of those portions being a source of greens as well, so that's quite important. Next we're looking at the rest of the meal, and this is where people tend to be quite dominant on the plate with, is carbohydrate. Normally getting huge portions of pasta, rice, bread, whatever it is, and then that kind of dominates the meal a bit, and a lot of the time it leaves you people feeling bloated. But what we're looking for is to try and reduce that a little bit, so not cut it out completely, but if you're eating more veg, more protein, essentially you're going to be eating less calories. It's going to keep you fuller for longer, and it's going to keep your energy up as well. So by reducing the rest of that, it's going to help you lose weight. So yeah, making up the rest of the plate, a third of the plate, from carbohydrates or fats, or a mix of the both. So generally speaking, I say try and get about a fist portion of carbohydrate or half a fist portion of fats. Or you can mix that, so somewhere in between the two. Generally speaking, it's important to get a mix throughout the day. So say, for example, you have 2 meals made up with carbohydrate, or 2 meals made up from fats, or all 3 or 4 of your meals kind of made up from a mix of both. It's important to get fat in your diet. A lot of people are trying to cut it out thinking that's the way to lose weight, but fats, especially saturated fats, monosaturated fats, are really important for your general health, well-being, and they're important for weight loss as well. It's also important to keep carbohydrate in your diet. A lot of people cut that out, but most of the time it's going to end up with you feeling really lethargic, really tired and lacking in energy. Especially if you're training hard in the gym, you need your carbohydrate. So generally my advice for most people is working with 4 meals a day, sometimes 3 depending on what you can fit in really. But if you had 4 meals a day made up of this, maybe 2 meals made up with the carbohydrate, 2 meals made up of fats, that'll give you a really kind of good solid foundation for losing weight. As I said in the previous video, hydration is really important as well. I've not included that on there, but hydration's key as well. So trying to get at least 2 litres of water a day, that's going to really help with the weight loss. So one thing, a lot of people kind of overthink with their diet is trying to make changes to the small things first. So looking at nutrient timing when they're eating certain foods, getting really specific with the foods they're eating, looking at supplements, looking at certain diets where they're restricting everything. And to be honest, I think that's kind of the opposite approach you need. You need to be looking at the big things first. At portion sizes, you reduce your portions, you'll lose weight. It's simple. If you portion up your food according to that, that's going to really help you. It's going to, get plenty of nutrients in there if you're eating plenty of veg throughout each meal, plenty of protein as well. It's going to keep your lean body mass up. So that's going to really help the weight loss, really help with energy, and just get you feeling good as well. So stick to that. Over time you may find you kind of plateau in a bit. That's where we get a bit more specific. That's where we start changing smaller things. But to be honest, if you start exercising, if you stick to those portions, that's going to really help you. So in the next video we'll talk a bit more about flexibility and how you can fit sort of treats or other foods into your diet like that, because having flexibility is really important as well. As always, hit subscribe, and if you have any messages, fire them below. Awesome.